जय गोपीजना वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी जय गोपीजना वल्लभा जय गिरिवरधारी जय गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन यमुनतीरावनचारी यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी जय राधा माधव जय कुंज बिहारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे जय राधा माधव राधे जय राधा माधव राधे जय कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम जय कृष्ण बलराम जय वृंदावन धाम जय जगन्नाथ बलदेवा सुभद्रमाय जय सुदर्शन जय जगन्नाथ बलदेवा सुभद्रमाय जय सुदर्शन जय गौरनीता श्री गौरनीता जय गौरनीता श्री गौरनीता जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय प्रभुपाद जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव जय जय गुरुदेव नित्य गौर हरि बोल हरि गौर हरि बोल नित्य गौर हरि बोल Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. जय जय जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रमाय गौर निताय संत भगवान की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Okay, so today's shloka from third canto, 15th chapter and fourth verse. Let's share the screen. Yeah, description of kingdom of God. Let's start with the prayers. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय. नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरये. स्वगतां कृष्ण पुण्यश्रवणकीर्तना हृद्यन्तस्थो हि अभद्राणि विधुनोति सुहृत्सताम्. नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी. मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्. यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणम्. परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्यमीश्वरं. हरि ओम् तत्सत्. Okay, let's read this sloka 3 times. 3, 15 and 4. Devadeva Jagadata Lokanata Shikamane Paresham Aparesham Tvam Bhutanam Asi Bhavavet. Devadeva Jagadata Lokanata Shikamane Paresham Aparesham Tvam Bhutanam Asi Bhavavet. Devadeva Jagadata Lokanata Shikamane Paresham Aparesham Tvam Bhutanam Asi Bhavavet. So, if anyone would like to recite, can take this opportunity. You can unmute and recite. Okay. No one? So, word to word translation. Deva Deva, O God of demigods. Jagat Dataha, O sustainer of the universe. Lokanatha Shikhamane, O head jewel of all the demigods in other planets. Paresham, of the spiritual world. Aparesham, of the material world. Tvam, you. Bhutanam, of all living entities. Asi, are. Bhavavit, knowing the intention. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Translation. O God of the demigods, sustainer of the universe, head jewel of all the demigods in other planets, you know the intention of all living entities in both spiritual and material worlds. Purport. Because Brahma is almost on an equal footing with the personality of Godhead, he is addressed here as the god of the demigod. And because he is the secondary creator of this universe, he is addressed as the sustainer of the universe. He is the head of all the demigods, and therefore he is addressed here as the head jewel of the demigods. It is not difficult for him to understand everything which is happening in both spiritual and material world. He knows everyone's heart and everyone's intention. Therefore, he was requested to explain this incident. Why was the pregnancy of Diti causing such anxieties all over the universe? So we will recite the second, fifth shloka also. Fifth shloka. Yeah. नमो विज्ञानवीर्याय माययेदम् उपेयुषे गृहीत गुणभेदाय नमस्ते व्यक्तयोनये. Translation and purpose. O original source of strength and scientific knowledge, all obeisances unto you. You have accepted the differentiated mode of passion from the Supreme Personality of Godhead with the help of external energy. You are born of unmanifested source, all obeisances unto you. Purport. The Vedas are original scientific knowledge for all departments of understanding, and this knowledge of the Vedas were first impregnated into the heart of Brahma by the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Therefore, Brahma is the original source of all scientific knowledge. He is born directly from the transcendental body of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu, who is very who is never seen by any creature of this material universe and therefore always remains unmanifested. Brahma is stated herein to be born of the unmanifest. He is the incarnation of the mode of passion in material nature, which is separated external energy of the Supreme Lord. Okay, back to first shloka. Fourth shloka. So, before we start this shloka discussion on the topic today, so let's try to invoke the mercy from the parampara. Let's chant this prayer. ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः. श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्. वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने. नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे. नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिसिद्धान्त सरस्वतीति नामिने. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्य नाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। पञ्चतत्त्वात्मकं कृष्ण भक्तरूपस्वरूपकं भक्तावतारं भक्ताख्यं नमामि भक्तशक्तिकम्। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। जयतां सूरतो मम मंद मतिर्गति मत्सर्वस्वपदाम्बोजो राधा मदन मोहनो सप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंदा। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण कृष्णाय विष्णुदेवाय कृष्णाय नित्यानंद माता पिता निताय गौरकलिदाम। Hare Krishna. Welcome everyone for this today's session, third canto, 15th chapter, fourth and fifth shloka, description of the kingdom of God. So all the assembled Vaishnavas, senior Vaishnavas today. Uh, Actually, I don't have any qualification to present to you this Srimad Bhagavatam class. So whatever I'm trying to present it today is all what I learned from the senior Vaishnavas, my Gurudev and Srila Prabhupada. But if there is any some mistakes in my presentation, it's all because of my shortcomings. Kindly forgive me, and thanks for the organizers for giving me this opportunity to serve you all. Thank you. Okay, so let's begin our discussion today. So, in this verse, so we can see Brahma is pronounced as God of the demigod. He is the head, so head in charge. So because he is the secondary creator, okay. So who has created this universe, entire universe, Brahmanda, is the first engineer. So who has put the proper design, where the planets and how it has to revolve, everything, what all the creations, anything you see in this material world, that has been created by Brahma in this, especially in this Brahmanda. So, but he is not the whole and soul. Okay, he is not the ultimate. So he is not the primary creator. I mentioned he is a secondary creator. So then who is this primary creator? Huh? So who created Brahma himself? So when the question arises, we may think he may come by chance or he is the ultimate. So no, so that is not the fact. So he didn't come by chance. He actually born at some point of time. So Brahma is a post, and whoever achieves the highest perfection, not highest perfection, but in this material world, who has done very good karma or like that, so he will get that post. So Brahma is created at some point of time. So especially Brahma is created by the transcendental body of Garbhodakashayi Vishnu. So, and Garbhodakashayi Vishnu came from Lord Sri Krishna. So this is the way the creation took place. So it's a very big topic, but I am putting it cut short. So now the point is Brahma is not independent creator. So he starts meditating upon Lord Vishnu. That's how he derives the intelligence uh, from Lord and start this creation in the universe. So he is not whole and soul, but he is deriving that intelligence. So, so if you see, Brahma is most knowledgeable person in this Brahmanda. So he knows because he is the knower of the Vedas, complete. He knows. So source of all the scientific knowledge. So whatever advancements we can see in this material world, we may think scientists have invented so many things. hmm. So they just discovered only what is existed in the universe already. So somebody has created it. So scientists just they discover it. They are not creating it. So you can just imagine how much intelligent Brahma is. So much powerful intelligence he is having. So this intelligence is coming from Supreme Personality of Godhead, right? Lord Shri Krishna. So so um, sometimes this scientists, so they will have um, um, we think scientists have they are very intelligent in inventing. In olden days, we were not having so many facilities, but we are so much advanced now. So we may think like that. So but the scientists are uh, just our tiny particles in front of Brahma. So Brahma even created demigods that we can discuss further, so how it is and all. So now uh, he is the leader. He is the head of this Brahmanda. So he has also created this 14 planetary systems. All these 33 crore demigods are Brahma's creation. So Brahma is referred as Guru. So he is the teacher. So whatever problem comes, they will always go to Brahma. So because we also see, so he is the father, so of all the creation which is exist in this Brahmanda. So he has created uh, humans, animals, aquatics, birds, beasts, trees, mountains, oceans, and different planets, solar system. Everything is the creation of Brahma. So uh, so that's why, because he is created, he has put a design, so you can understand the mentality of whatever exists in this material world. So within this Brahmanda, so he knows everyone's heart. So everyone desires, every intention. So hence, so here they are requesting Brahma. So in this shloka, so they are requesting. So who is requesting? So the demigods. So demigods are requesting Brahma. Why such an anxiety is created all over the universe by the progeny of Diti? So what is the reason behind? So they thought Brahma may be the right person to ask this question. So all these demigods, they have this question. So why this full of darkness is there everywhere? Everywhere, if you see, there is a darkness. And one more thing here. So first, they are glorifying Brahma. So first, they are Namo. They were pronouncing with a respect. So they are respecting Brahma. They are first glorifying Brahma. So before they are asking the question. So why this darkness is there everywhere? So in the requesting mode, submissive mode, they are asking this question. So not like argumentative mode or enviously. So, but with a surrender. So they are asking this question. So from this we can understand that how we can deal with the seniors. So we should not ask question with the inner motives. So even in Bhagavad Gita, Lord Sri Krishna tells to Arjuna, Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshinaha. So fourth chapter, 34th shloka. So the point is how to ask questions to seniors. It is a vidhi, tadvidhi. So by approaching Guru, so we have to ask this question. So if we get a doubt, we have to ask. So we should not keep it. So these doubts will destroy us slowly, bit by bit. So we have to ask questions. It is not recommended one to ask questions in a challenging mode, or grudgingly. So you have some grudge. So that speaker is did something, so I will pull him down, or out of envy. So or let me check him how much he knows. Let us ask question whether he knows or not. So actually, we should ask in a submissive mode with a respect. Then only the knowledge will flow from top to bottom. Just like water flows from top to bottom. So similarly, uh, 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 the knowledge also will flow from top to bottom. So, so we have to serve the guru. So we, whoever we have respect and submission, we have to serve him, and then we will get the mercy. So sometimes disciple thinks I am very learned, so I know better than my guru. So what is the need to ask guru? So I know everything. I completely read everything, Bhagavad Gita back to back, Bhagavatam, Chaitanya, everything I have read. So what is the need of asking a guru? So, but it is said in front of guru, disciple should be always like a fool, fool number one. So then only Lord Krishna will bless us. He will that mercy will flow. So through Guru from Krishna. The that parampara will give the blessings. Uh, Disciple should be always eager to serve Guru and ask questions in a submissive mode. So that should be taken care. It should be sensitive. So now here in this sloka, situation is like the mother Diti was pregnant and was not ready to give birth. So because she knows why darkness is covered so everywhere, so and filled with anxiety spread around. So everywhere there is a fearful situation in all direction. It has been filled up. So and she was thinking not to give suffering to demigods because they are good people. Uh, so I don't want to disturb them. So why unnecessarily they are getting this trouble? But actually speaking, so one cannot do good to others because we are bound by three modes of material nature. So even though person may think I wanted to do good to others, but he cannot do good to others because he is bound by the sattva, rajas, and tamas. If Lord wants, only he can do good to others. So many times we see, if suppose some blame or some situation comes, or bullet shot upon us, so we escape from the place and leave behind our closed ones. Many times it happens. This is our situation. So we will try to escape and put the blame on others. This is our tendency. So this is the three modes. So many times in many situations we can see. So here Diti was thinking, I should not give suffering to devatas. They are good people. But it's like keeping a fire on the stomach. So how long she can hold it? So it will burn the person. So but she wanted to suppress that. But from inside, they already created so much havoc in the universe. So already the firing, blazing fire already spread around. That's why all these demigods went to Brahma with great anxiety and asked this question. So first of all, they are not happy, but so much of with filled with so much unhappiness and so much anxiety went to Lord Brahma with lot of fear. So the first of all, we can understand why these demigods are all uh, unhappy, anxiety, fearful. Why they are so much sad? Because there is a disturbance in their sense gratification program. So they are in Swargaloka, these demigods always involved in the sense gratification program. So they always enjoy the senses. So they are like that. So because so much facility is there, so facility is given because of their punya karma. They were all. That's why. So we may lose all these sanctification facilities. That's why they are fearful. Someone is coming and going to snatch or disturb our sanctification. So, so they will not allow us to enjoy peacefully. They are so much into enjoyment. They are always forgetful of Guru and Krishna. So, so much facility in Kali Yuga also we can see those who are very rich kids. So most of them, not everyone. So most of them they are having bad qualities. So why? Because they are given with so much facilities. So that's why they easily fall down. So here these demigods now they are getting a trouble. Now they are remembering Brahma. So and approaching him. So it is common in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Many instances we can see. So whenever they are getting into a trouble, they are going and approaching Lord Brahma and seeking for a help. So how we can resolve this? So So now we can also see that demigods themselves know about the situation from these shlokas. So 1 to 9. So it is very clear. So already these demigods already know it. So from where it is coming. This is because of this is Garbha and Kashyapamani's Virya. So which is creating so much of disturbance in the world. So they already know. So now the question is if the demigods already know the answer, why they are asking question again? From where it is coming? What is this darkness? Why so much anxiety? So because they know it, but they don't know how to control it. So and bring back this world to normal situation. So they were not having sufficient knowledge. So they know only things in their field of action. So that's why they are approaching Brahma, kindly enlighten us and help us how to get rid of this situation and how we can overcome it. So because they are asking Brahma because he is the creator, so he knows the heart of everyone. So why it is causing, so who is creating it, all those information he will be know. So so now, so what is this darkness? First of all, this darkness is nothing but the absence of Krishna consciousness. Hmm. So even it is mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishna Surya Sama Maya Haya Andakar Yahan Krishna Tahan Nahi Mayara Adhikar. In Madhya Leela it comes. The Lord is just like the effulgent sun. So he is wherever Supreme Lord is present, there is no question of darkness or ignorance. So just like sun, whenever there is a sun in the sky, there is no question of darkness. You will not see a dark sky when sun is present on the sky. So similarly, when Krishna is there, there is no question of darkness. So absence of Krishna consciousness is the darkness. So in Bhagavad Gita, the Lord says, Prabhasmi Shashi Suryayoho. I am the illuminating energy of both the sun and the moon. The conclusion is that origin of all the life in the bodily effulgence of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So this is also confirmed in Brahma Samhita. Yasya uh, Yasya Prabha Prabhavato Jagadanda Koti. So it's being illuminated by the bodily effulgence of Supreme Personality of God. Everything is freed from all darkness. So, this darkness is nothing but when a person forgets Lord Krishna and try to enjoy sense gratification. So he will wanted to enjoy separate from Krishna. So then he is situated in the darkness. So his consciousness is polluted and could not able to recognize good or bad. So the person, if let's say if the person is entered a dark room, so he is not able to distinguish what is where. So he cannot recognize the things. So similarly, a person who is forgetful of Krishna, so he is in darkness. So now all these demigods are engaged in sense gratification program. So they are forgetful of Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna. So those who are always behind this sense gratification, they are bound by this darkness. This is called darkness. So there is no separate existence of this darkness. So wherever there is a forgetful of Krishna, that is called darkness. So another thing is that, so whatever coming from Krishna, Lord Sri Krishna is complete. So we say it is a perfect, it's complete. Then how this darkness exists? It is said, Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. So whatever emanating from the Lord's body is complete. If that is the case, then why this there is a darkness in this world? So actually speaking, there is no darkness in this world. So if we forget, we are forgetful of Krishna, so then we are bound by this darkness. So that is the darkness. So but there is no separate existence. So now demigods are fearful, so because their sense gratification activity will be stopped. So that is why, that is the main reason they are so much fearful, so much anxiety. They are got this position because of the good karma they have did in the past. They have became a demigod. They are enjoying, and once after their punya is finished, so they are kicked out from that place. So they have to again fall from that place. So may have to take birth in the lower planet, or maybe Earth or Patala, anywhere. So according to their Papa Punya account. So that's why they are very much fearful. So as soon as their Punya is finished, they are equally they have to take part in the Papa Karma also. So they are accountable for both. So in the Bhagavad Gita, it is said, एतं भुक्त्वा स्वर्गलोकं विशालं क्षीणे पुण्य मर्त्यलोकं विशन्ति एवं त्रयी धर्मम् अनुप्रपन्न गतागताः काम काम लभन्ते. So ninth chapter 21 sloka. So when they have thus enjoyed heavenly sense pleasure, they return to this mortal planet. So punya account is finished, they are forced to leave this planet. So Kshine Punya Martalokam Vishanti. So as soon as their Punya account is finished, so they have to again come to this mortal world. So due to Punya and Papa, they have to enjoy or suffer. So in this material world. So that's why they are so much fearful. So and wanted to solve this problem. So now, so this is clear that starting from Brahma Loka till Patala Loka, everywhere suffering. Everywhere suffering is there. So no one is free from suffering. So some people think in Swargaloka we have complete happiness. So once we reach Swargavasis, we become Swargavasis. So no need to worry. So actually people don't know those who are in Swargaloka also suffering. So people usually don't read Bhagavad Gita or Bhagavatam. That's why they are not aware of this point. So people in Swargaloka also suffer. So in Bhagavad Gita it is mentioned, Mamupetyatu punarjanma dukkalayam ashashvatam napnuvanti mahatmanah samsiddhim paramam gataha. So 8th chapter 15th shloka it is mentioned, Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. So Lord Shri Krishna labeling this world as Dukkalayam Ashashvatam. So how can you expect a happiness in this material world? So never return to this temporary world, so which is full of miseries. So we may see temporary happiness in this material world. So That is also it is a misery. Hence, Lord Sri Krishna is recommending each and every one of us to attain that highest perfection in life. So, what is that highest perfection in life? To attain Lord Sri Krishna himself, to get Krishna. So, to become pure devotee of Krishna, the lover of Krishna. So, that is the highest perfection. So, to get the Krishna prema is the highest perfection. So till the time one doesn't get get to this highest perfection, to get the Krishna, they suffer in this material world. So they all will be going from Brahmaloka, Swargaloka, Tapoloka, and then Earth, and then Patalaloka. Like this 14 planetary system, they will be roaming around. That's it. They will achieve only this. So, so this is a very temporary world. So nothing is permanent in this material world. It is full of suffering. So even it is also mentioned, Brahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartino Arjuna Mamupechyatu Kaunteya Punarjanma Na Vidyate. Eighth chapter, same eighth chapter and 16th sloka. So, from the highest planet, from the Brahmaloka down to the lowest planet, the Pataloka, Atala Vitala, Patala, Tala Tala, Rasatala, Mahatala. Like this, there is lowest planet. So, for all the places, so there is misery. So, wherein we have to go through this repeated birth and death. So no one is out of death. So they have to undergo this cycle. But Lord also says, so if someone attains my abode, so where Krishna, the spiritual world, uh, so he will never take birth in this material world. This is a temporary world. That's why here the demigods, they are so much fearful. So they may have to leave this place, the Swargaloka, and they have to take birth again in the lower planet. Maybe their punya account will be finished. So that's the reason. So they went to ask Brahma, for seeking for help. So also we can see some example that these demigods sometimes fall from this Swargaloka. So we have so many postals. So one of them is there are two demigods whose name is Nalakuvara and Manigriva. So was very rich man's son. His father is Kuvera, so king of wealth. So yeah, so we can see in the Kali Yuga also, if a person is the rich man's son, so is mostly, so he will be having bad qualities that I already mentioned. The same way, they are very wealthy. His father is very wealthy, so king of wealth. Kuvera is a king of wealth. So once they came to Kailasha, so they are Kailasha Parvata. So because they are Shiva Bhakta, Shiva Bhaktas, so they wanted to take darshan of Lord Shiva. So because they wanted to take, they wanted to do yatra on the Kailash Parvat. So after this yatra is finished, they thought, let us make some fun, let us enjoy. So because they have lot of wealth, no shortage of wealth, so they brought Apsara also from Swargaloka. They wanted to enjoy, and brought Somaras also from Swarga. So they're drinking Somarasa and became so much intoxicated and playing naked in the Mother Ganges there. So at same time, Nagmani also going on the Akash Marg and top of Kailash. So for taking darshan of Lord Shiva. So and saw these demigods playing around. And as soon as they saw Nagmani, Apsaras covered their body, they respected Nagmani. So Nagmani is a pure Vaishnava Brahmachari. So but these two demigods, they are so much intoxicated, so much in drunken state, so they could not even recognize who is present. So Just like as I already mentioned, so person who is entered a dark room, he cannot recognize he cannot recognize the things in the dark room. So similarly, person who is completely into self gratification, he is out of his consciousness. He will not pay respect to Vaishnava or seniors. So hence they have to suffer from curse from Narmani to become trees. Narmani also giving blessings to them. So it is not only in those days, it is not only the curse, it's also blessing. So they became trees and they got to meet Lord, Supreme Personality of Godhead in that past. So it's a very big story, cut short. Okay, the actually the point is, so even though the demigods they have to suffer in the body of the tree for the thousands of years, so they got a special mercy to meet the supreme personality of Godhead. So everyone will not get that chance. That is the power of Vaishnavas. So the Vaishnavas, if they will, so they can make us deliver in this very lifetime. So even Lord will make us wait, but Vaishnavas are so merciful. That's why uh, also it is as I mentioned. So the these Vargavasis they will fall down and then again they have to go back according to their karma. They are moving to higher planetary system and coming back to lower planetary system. So as I already mentioned, Abrahma Bhuvana Loka Punaravartinojana Mamapechita Konteya Punarjanma Navidya. So like this, they are going to Brahma Loka and then starting from Brahma Loka to lower planetary system. So like this, they are traveling. So unless they are coming to Krishna consciousness, they are doing this much only. So we are been doing from since time immemorial. So many janmas already passed. So we are been doing this only. So now at least we are came in contact with Krishna conscious devotees. So we have to utilize, take advantage of this opportunity. So now here, so and one more good quality we can understand that um, these demigods, see, at least they are approaching a guru, the bona fide guru. Brahma is a bona fide guru. Hmm. So we are also from Brahma Madhva Gaudiya Sampradaya. So we are from uh, Brahma Sampradaya. So means Brahma is a bona fide guru. So the one good quality with these demigods is they are approaching bona fide guru. So when they are in trouble whenever they are come across trouble, some issues in the family, so they are approaching guru. So also we can see these Rakshasas also they will approach a guru. So with their bad motives at least. So one time in the lecture I heard, so at least these devatas and the rakshasas, whenever they are in problem, they are approaching a guru. So whatever may be the intention. So but human beings they are not approaching a guru. So any situation, forget about uh, when they are in trouble. So that is the human's consciousness. They are not developed so much. So whenever we are um, in trouble or any questions, any doubts, we have to approach a guru and get clarified. So that's why they are said tamogunis. So mostly they are tamogunis. They don't approach a guru. So to ask what is the purpose of life, to even to the extent of till committing suicide, they'll not ask what is the purpose of life. They got some disturbance in the life, so they want to commit suicide. So what is the purpose of life? Why this human life is given? Uh, they don't ask. Actually, we have to inquire not only when there is in trouble, but also to learn the purpose of life. Best utilize this human life. So this human life is not the routine thing. We will not get this opportunity in Bhagavad Gita, so it is also mentioned the person very rarely gets this human body after passing through many millions of lives. So he will get this human body. So it is not that we are first time we are getting this human body. Already we got so many times. We passed through dog, hog, horse, elephant, like this tree, and then human. We misutilized that. So again became hog. Like that we pass through, and then again we are now right now we are in a human life. So again we should not misuse this human form of life. So after so many struggle, we got this human form of life. So only in human form of life we can achieve Lord Sri Krishna. huh? Um, that too, it is so opportunity that we are in association of devotees. So that is very rare. So now here Devatas are requesting Brahma uh, that you will be able to understand the heart of everyone. So because Brahma is the Guru, Brahma is the creator, so he can understand the heart of his disciples. So see, if a honest disciple, a bona fide disciple, sorry, bona fide guru, a honest guru, uh, uh, so he can understand the heart of disciples. So there are many instances in our present day itself. So one time, my Guru Maharaj in front of Panchatattva, so he was praying, and after some time he was laughing. So after everything, darshan, everything is over. So they asked, Guru Maharaj, you have laughed. You have laughed while taking darshan. So please explain. Like that, the servant asked. So then Guru Maharaj said, so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Nityananda Prabhu, so they are playing around. So that I was able to notice. So and also many other instances. So one time Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, um, his disciple decided, I will commit suicide. He was thinking, let me take darshan of Guru Maharaj, his Guru Maharaj, Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj, and then he paid obeisances and he was going. So already decided what is the use of my life. So I will go and commit suicide. So that time he was not turning around. He was after paying obeisances. He was going. So that time Maharaj called him. So why do you want to commit suicide? So please stay with me. You stay here. So like that. So gurus, those are very honest. So they can understand the disciples' heart. So what is going on? So they can many instances. If that is the if so many instances I can hear. There are so many instances like that. Disciples share. Uh, so their realization. So guru they will understand the heart of disciple. That is the point. So here Brahma he can understand the what is going on in their heart. So that's why these demigods they are approaching Brahma. So and also a guru can understand the desire of the Lord. So, what is the ultimate plan? So, why Lord want to have this situation? So, the Guru will understand all this disciples' heart and the desire of the Lord. So, with this, I will end my class here. If there are any doubts, we can discuss on that. Yeah. So any questions from today's? Okay. If there is no questions, I think let's end this class here. वाञ्छा कल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। हरे
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
कृष्ण हरे
Hare Krishna
हरे
Prabhu.
कृष्ण प्रभु जी।
Dandavat Pranam.
दंडवत प्रणाम प्रभु जी।
Very nice and informative class, Prabhu. Thank you so much.
थैंक यू प्रभु जी।
Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी। थैंक यू।